But the thing is that the exploited Africans don't really know who their enemies are. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. They are in love with the same people who have put them in the same issue. They fight for them, they defend them, they even die for them in some instances. Okay? So the exploited Africans, 80% are the slaves. And guess what? The slaves are in love with their slave masters. Okay? Some were born into the system. They don't know what it feels like to have a better life. Okay? Some are completely ignorant, while others are benefiting little things from the system. Do you understand? Now understand something. The elites are also in bondage. But like in the days of slave trade, though many Africans were slaves, but there were some slaves placed above other slaves. There were some slaves who were made leaders of other slaves. Now, these slaves, they were told that they were special. And instead of being slaves like their brothers and sisters who are suffering and going through lashes, they are special because they have been taken by the masters. So they serve the masters. They eat crumbs that fall from the master's table while others are suffering. So they feel special. And that is why they don't see themselves as African. Africans must understand that the 10% elites who have kept Africans in bondage do not see themselves as Africans. They see themselves as Europeans. Have you asked yourself why most of your leaders have dual citizenship? Have you asked yourself why most of your leaders' children are born abroad? They have dual citizenship. Have you asked yourself why most of your leaders' families are always abroad enjoying the best of life? Why you are here struggling and fighting to make a living? You get it now? It was also interesting to know that during the slave trade time, the special slaves who were close to the masters, who sleep in the master's house, even though they sleep on the floor, but they sleep inside the master's house, unlike the other slaves who sleep with the animals, okay? Do you know that sometimes the responsibility of punishing their brothers who were the junior slaves were given to them? So sometimes the special slaves had the opportunity to whip the back of their brothers and their sisters. And they were happy. Why? Because they thought they had found favor in the eyes of the master. That is the same thing that is happening today. Your elites, your politicians, to a greater extent, the 10% I'm talking about, they are excited thinking they are Europeans because they eat from the crumbs that fall from the master's table. And that is why they can give you any harsh punishment, because their loyalty is not to you, the people. Their loyalty is to the